Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon and I am the Priestess of Gaia, and I'm so happy to have you guys here today for this pick a card reading I'm doing. It is for who is coming next in love, who will be your next big love in your life, and I'm going to do my very best to, the cards that Spirit has laid out for us today, to read these for you. And I'm really excited, and if you guys can hear dogs playing in the background throughout the video, I have puppies. So yeah, so welcome, and as I said, today we're doing a pick a card reading for who is coming next in love. So here we have pile number 1 with the carnelian, pile number 2 with the selenite, and pile number 3 with the rose quartz. So take a deep breath, relax, take a few deep breaths, take a moment to just chill out, relax with me, and pick whichever pile, number, stone that is most resonating with you. Feel free to pause the video, do your thing, whatever it is, and I will see you at your reading, and I will have the timestamps below. See you there. Bye. Hey, pile number 1. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing great. And let's see what Tarot has to say for who is coming next in love for you guys. So the first card that we have out is the 5 of Wands. The Knave of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. So we have a lot of wands coming out so far, and wands represents Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and cups represent Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So as of right now, those are the signs that I'm seeing out here on the table. So let's talk about these individually. So starting with the 5 of Wands. Who is the person who is next? Who is your next love? Okay, and so this is somebody who has, been dating, been around the block. He's or she, they've been out to the dating scene for a while. They kind of know the ins and the outs of, perhaps like internet dating or, just dating in general. And so they're just not finding, the person that they want. They're just not finding the one person, the person that they connect with the most. And so hence why they're still dating. So this is somebody who is single, somebody, like I said, who is who has been out and about in the dating scene, but yet hasn't found the one. The 5 of Wands represents conflict. And so here you see this woman here, and her friends are all like dancing, having a great time, but here she's seated. She kind of looks worried, maybe like this person is apologizing to her. She doesn't look like she's having a great time. It's more like serious conversations and things that aren't fun to deal with. And so that's what she looks like she's going through. And as I said, the 5 of Wands represents conflict, and the 5 represents like changes and stuff like that. So here, like, we see your person and they're just not having a good time. Like, whoever they dated is kind of like a downer, or they don't have the right fit with whoever that they dated, or hence why they're still single. Okay, and so that's for sure. And right off the bat right now, what I'm seeing also is that your person, they most likely have brown hair. If it's a male, then they probably have facial hair, and like brown hair, brown eyes. For some of you, it may be like a ginger type situation, which I have red hair, so I can't. But anywho, so here we have the Knave of Cups, which makes me really excited because the Knave of Cups is like the slave of love. Like very romantic, very passionate, like innocent and fun, and like I said, I'm not sure if I said romantic, but he's also like, he does anything to make you laugh, and he's kind of like the jokester, and you know, he really just wants you to be happy and to be loved. And you know, he's also offering, like he's making an offer of his own as well, which cups is symbolic of emotions, and so this is an emotional offering that he's going to be giving you. Like, just look at that smile on his face. It's like I don't know why, but it reminds me of like Mark Wahlberg, like his smile. So I really feel like your person is going to have a, you know, a great smile, a great sense of humor. Like I said, somebody who's like a jokester, somebody who's always like messing around and, you know, making you laugh. And, you know, they love to make you laugh. That's the other thing. And, so yeah, they're going to be making you this offer, and it might be like in a silly way, or it might be very romantic, and I can't stop smiling. Like, I don't know why, but so I feel like that's going to be you. Like, you're just going to be smiling a lot around this person, and like laughing, and you're what's going to be the difference between the Five of Wands here, and then, you know, he's finally like, or she is finally like this really happy person who likes to joke around, who wants to be like everybody else, like having a great time. And so yeah, and next we have the Ace of Wands. So aces are new beginnings. So that's why I say, like, this is somebody who is who you don't know yet, and this is going to be like a very okay, first, like what I'm seeing, what I'm really drawn to is like the pictures in the background here. These are all the seasons. Okay, so this is going to be like a new beginning that is going to last like at least, you know, throughout the seasons, like at least a year. But I see it being like it's a wood cane, like it's stable, it's sturdy, it's there to give support. But also Wands is representative of like fire and passion and excitement and creativity. And so, you know, I really see this as a really exciting, happy, fun, loving new relationship, a new love. And like I said, I see it being lasting at least a year. But if you're that happy and that in love, then I hope it's, you know, forever. I send those blessings out to you, of course. This just makes me laugh. Because of like the garter there, it just makes me laugh. So you guys are going to be like creating a life, creating a journey, creating because like I said, Wands is about creativity, it's about passion. And so I see there being a lot of that in your relationship, a lot of like supporting each other as well. Because with the Wands, and especially this being the King, like I feel like it's very supportive and very reliable. Like it's that comes across as like strength and support to me. Okay, and I also see like your friends really liking this person, and you know, their friends liking you, or their family like really getting along. You guys might take a trip together as well. That's something else I see in your cards. And so next up we have Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. And this is the number 28. Okay, and so frogs What this card represents is somebody who is going to help you prioritize in your life. Okay, this is somebody who has their life like figured out. They have their life very organized. They have their life like everything kind of has its place, everything has its time. They're very, I don't want to say to the book because I see them being very flexible, but also like they're like organized. I'm kind of getting like Virgo vibes, even though there's no pentacles out here, but this kind of mentality is like Virgo, very organized, very like precise and strategic. And so that's kind of how I see your person, as they're somebody who has their life figured out. They know where they're going, they know what they want, and that's why they've been so dissatisfied with this Five of Wands. Like they've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, learned the lesson, like, and so they know exactly what they're looking for. They don't want to waste their time with people who they know aren't the right fit. Like they know exactly what they're looking for. And with the green in this card, this represents our heart chakra. And so, this is somebody who comes from a place of, even though I said that they're very organized and strategic, they also come from a place of love. So that strategy or that preciseness is due to them caring and due to them wanting things to be better, wanting a better life, wanting to pursue their goals, wanting to achieve their goals. And so like they have a plan and they know what they want. And seeing as this is your next love, it's going to be you. So this person also could have green eyes or blue eyes, because we have the blue pearl here, all the green in the card. This is also somebody who is, they're adaptable as well as they are precise. They always, have a plan. They're always, this might be somebody who works at night as well. Frogs are nocturnal creatures, and so they are awake a lot during the night. So they might be working at nighttime, or they might be doing a lot of creative things at nighttime, because we do have the two wands here. So this could be somebody who is like an artist of some kind, of any kind, really. Like artistry takes so many different forms, right? So like anything really, where they create something, even if it's dialogue, even if it's like script, like that's still, creating. I kind of like get like a sales vibe. Like they might work in sales where they're very good using their speech. So let's keep going and see what else. So we have community. So yeah, like I was saying, this definitely could be somebody who is involved in sales. They have a large like they go to like sales committees, or they have a lot of contacts on social media, and that's something that's important to them. Maybe they go to church, or they participate or donate some way to their community. They could have like a large group of friends, like a big group of friends, but they only have like a small close group, like of like an inner circle. That's what I call mine, like my inner circle. And but outside of their inner circle, they have a large following, or they have like a large social presence. They could be somebody who works a lot with the community, like like somebody who works in the government, or somebody like a doctor or a lawyer who works a lot with community, who works a lot with different types of people. So what I'm mostly getting is that you guys will like attend community gatherings, fundraisers, you know, kind of that kind of stuff. Like the community is going to be a big part of your person's life. In some way. Like I said, they could just have a lot of contacts. They could be very popular on like social media. They could have a career where they're public speaking or dealing a lot with the public and large groups of people. They could like be an artist and they have a lot of fans, or like a musician, or like anything like that, anything to do with creativity, anything to do with arts, and being out in the community. Maybe they play, they're a band, like they play at a lot of community clubs, or you know, stuff like that. Like take it how it applies to you, and when you meet this person, because like I said, I don't think you have met this person yet, and or if you have, like you just met them, like things are very new, things are very romantic. Like you guys will have like a big honeymoon phase where like you're glowing and you're smiling, and you know, and I see that lasting, like I said, at least through the year. Ooh, so next up we have Destiny. And this is the chakra, the deck regarding our chakras. I can't remember the name of it. But so Destiny, and this is silver, so this represents our crown chakra, and this is the chakra which we communicate with the divine, you know, where we receive messages, where you know, for those of you who meditate and work on your chakras, or this could be like, we're talking about your person, right? So your person is somebody who is like very spiritual. Like I said about going to church here, that's kind of what I have, like what I see hand in hand. They could be like a spiritual teacher, or you know, spirit could be just a big part of their life, and the way that they live their life is through you know, religious morals. Okay, and again, when I was like, oh, at least a year, okay, this is Destiny. So, you know, it could be longer, it could be forever, it could be like soulmates, you know, whatever you guys want to call it. But this could really be like your person. And I get it, like a lot of financial abundance too with this clear out the clutter. Like this is somebody who not only do they know what they want in a relationship, but they know what they want in life. Like they have their stuff together, they have a plan, okay? And so I definitely do get like abundance. Like I said, I get sales, and now we're getting like religious beliefs or spiritual practices or something like this. And again, this is Destiny, and this is coming from our crown chakra, the chakra in which we communicate with the divine. And so this is like a big a big card, a big meaning. And so I'm really excited for you guys, pile number one, because it seems like this is going to be somebody who is, you know, in your life for a very long time, and somebody who you're meant to know, somebody who is part of your soul family, somebody who it's destined, it's destined by God or source, whatever you want to call it. And you know, to me it's God, and so that's destined by our creator, and so that's pretty huge. And so I think I mentioned this, but they might be somebody who is like a spiritual leader as well, like a guru, or somebody who has like a YouTube channel where they have like a huge following and, you know, stuff like that. Or, you know, they might be very active in their church. But I feel like they're very abundant, and they're able to give back to the community, and they do that through their faith and because of their you know, their moral values. I see them being very or I feel them being very generous as well. And the feeling that I get also is like a lot of openness. This person is somebody who is really open. They're not somebody who is like closed off from the world or anything. I just feel like they're very open. They're very open to meeting the right person. They're very fun-loving and generous with their time, with their finances. And this is somebody who you are destined to know, destined to be in love with, and destined to have their love in return. But keep in mind, like, this is also somebody who is going to want you to get rid of the old. You know, as open as they're going to want you to be the same. And they're not going to want, say, like, if you're just out of like a new relationship, you're newly out of a relationship, they're not going to want like your ex's stuff like hanging around, like, for example. And they're going to want you to be ready to like move forward and not be looking back, not be thinking of the past. Like, you're ready to move into the future. I want to read you a little bit from this frog spirit. It says, now is the time to let go. Whatever you need will appear when you need it, so release your grip on all that clutter that is making you feel anxious and burdened. Frog spirit wants you to reclaim your space unencumbered by shoulds, oughts, and could have beens. Let go and jump. You are free from all of that old stuff. Okay, and so this is the mentality of your person. They've already like let go, and so they're going to be looking for the same from you. So if you're somebody who is like a little bit worried about like you have trust issues, or you're worried about getting hurt and things like that, like, this is something that might be a little bit in conflict with your person, because I really feel like they're so ready to meet somebody and be in a relationship, be in a sturdy, strong, reliable relationship, free from past baggage, and just ready to evolve and grow and be all that you're supposed to be. Okay, so that's just something that I felt I should say. Ooh, and so next we have intention. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. Okay, and then we have destiny here, like, and so even though I said, like, if you're somebody who is afraid of getting hurt and stuff like that, I don't think like that's really going to, I think you might feel that way now, or have some reservations about that now, some of you, but when the time comes and you're like, no, like, I'm not ready and stuff like that, I think when the time comes that it's not going to be like an issue for you. You're just going to be having so much fun and like loving this person and being like caught up by like the passion and the excitement, that you're not going to be like, oh, no. You're more like going to be, yes, like, I'm really all for this, and this is, you know, the person who I've been looking for even if their preciseness gets on your last nerve, there's so many like wonderful, beautiful things that you just can't help but love this person. And so it exactly says, like, if you have the intention, for those of you who work with law of attraction, or even those of you who don't, but if you have this open intention that you want to meet somebody, that you want love in your life, this is Spirit saying, like, hey, like, I heard you. And sometimes when we get the things we want, we get like scared, and because like we're not ready for it, even though we want it. And so this is saying, like, just allow the will and your mind to align and move in harmony. So if you are like a little bit scared, just remember, like, this is what you wanted, and align, like, allow your mind and your heart to be in sync and move forward. My intention is that all God's wishes come for me come true. I'm sorry, guys. But you get what I'm saying. Even though I read that wrong. So I'm really excited for you guys, pile number one. I see your wishes coming true. I see your destiny, you know, coming in. And I see a lot of happiness and a lot of love and a lot of organization, and in a good way, and in a way that it makes it feel safer. Okay, so thank you so very much, pile number one, for being here. I can't stop smiling through your reading, so I hope you're smiling too, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hey, pile number two, welcome to your reading. For those of you who chose this selenite, let's see what Spirit has to say for you guys, for who is coming next in love. And so first up, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Wheel. So let's talk about these cards for a few minutes. So we have a lot of Pentacles out here. We have the 5 and the 6. And Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And with the 6 of Pentacles coming out, this is all about somebody who has had a change in perspective. It's about seeing things in a new light. It's about looking at things in a different perspective or at a new angle. So say like they wanted a certain criteria in their future person, and perhaps now they're like, no, you know, I don't think I want that anymore. Or perhaps there's somebody who has, you know, been playing the field for a long time, and now they're looking to like settle down. This could even be somebody like in your friends group, or somebody who, you know, you haven't had any kind of romantic relations, feelings, regards towards. You know, so now suddenly that's kind of shifting, now that's changing, and they're starting to see you in a different light. Pentacles also represents the give, the 6 of Pentacles represents the give and the take, you know, in life, in relationships, in karma, in everything. And so now things are starting to come into a flow of receiving and giving in a balanced way. So like I really feel like this card is representing your person who has kind of grown up a little bit. They're more mature, and they also could literally be an artist, like a painter, or somebody who works in the arts. Pentacles is something that's valuable, something that's reliable, something that's sturdy. And so this, you know, your person is in it in a way that is safe and sturdy. They're looking for something reliable, something they can depend upon, something that will bring value to their lives. You guys may, like I said, you may know each other, but you might not. You might just like see each other out you know, just out in the streets, out, like, maybe you go to like a fair, like a craft show or something, and you meet this person, or maybe you like you admire their art, their work, so you go to, you know, their store, or, you know, anything like that. And with the Five of Pentacles, this card represents need. And, you know, this is your person, like having the need for companionship, the need to kind of grow up. You know, they need somebody who is going to like ground them, and somebody who is going to like that they can really settle down with. You know, they don't want to be out and dating and you know, like in the clubs and like getting wasted or whatever. Like, they don't want that type of life, like with strange drunk girls in their lap or whatever the case is. Like, literally, that's what the card shows. And this is like the need. They have the need to change that. They don't want the type of life that they've been living. Perhaps they haven't been like saving money, and so they just been spending, and now they're like, okay, now I need to save my money, now I need to settle down, now I need to like grow up, and now I need to like be like live my life and have it be safe and have it be sturdy and be healthy. And so, like, I feel like your person is just kind of coming into that that maturity, or that time of their life. Like, they're looking for someone serious, and they're looking for the person to settle down with. And then we have the wheel, and the wheel is all about change, and it's all about destiny, and it's all about fate. And so, like, again, like, it's change. And so, like I said, your person is going through this change, or they have just kind of gone through this change, or they're just kind of realizing maybe they haven't dated in a really long time, and they just been like alone and depressed, and they just need, like, they need to change. They need to change their life. And so now they're ready for it, and this is like that change, and this is that destiny. Okay? And so when you meet this person, you too could be coming out of this phase. Like, it's going to be different for everybody. It depends on what's going on in your life. But, like, you're going to be like the person that makes this person settle down. That they're like, they really take notice to you, and they're really like, hey, I need to grow up. I want to settle down with this person. This is the person I want. Like, let's build our future together. And then we have Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. And so there's so much unknown in this card, like mystery itself, okay? So this is not something that you're going to see coming, and like your person isn't going to see it coming either. Like, this isn't like a revelation that they've been like just overnight. This is either something that they've been thinking about for a long time, or suddenly like they meet you and they're like, okay, this is the one. And it happens overnight that way, but not just like one day saying like, oh, I'm going to settle down, and then the next day like they meet you. So like I said, it's either going to be something when they meet you, or it's going to be that they have kind of had this for a long time, like, I don't want to date anybody. Either way, you are going to change their lives, is what I'm seeing. And like I said, neither of you are going to see it coming. But all of the instincts are going to be there. Like, you see the bobcat, like its ears are perked up, and its eyes are really focused. Like, it's like when you meet this person, it's going to be like love at first sight, or like like the hair on your arms are going to stand up, or like your instincts are going to like kick in. And you and they are going to know, like, this is it. This is the person that I want. Now, you could even meet this person, like I said, at a bar or at a club or out shopping, or you go to see their band play or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. Here we have kind of like a fair. Here it kind of looks like a fair too. So maybe, you know, you might meet each other at like summer fairs or something like that. Okay, but I see the intent being like for real, and I see the instincts like really, really kicking in, and you just might not know why. Because also this person might not be the normal kind of person that you go for. You might, when you meet this person, be like, oh, like not really interested, or be like, oh, I don't usually go for your type of person, or something like that. Or maybe you just never met somebody like this, and so you kind of don't understand them, and so they don't meet you like your heart and your head aren't in the same place. And so you're gonna have to kind of like I feel like they're not the kind of person that you normally go for. Maybe like appearance wise. And so you're like, your head is kind of conflicting with your heart, because you might really like this person, you might really have this great connection, but like the visual is kind of getting in your way, or something like that. So this isn't going to be like the person that you're expecting. This isn't going to be your usual type of person. And you might not be their usual type of person as well. Like maybe you are like way more educated than anybody that they've been with, or you know, vice versa. Like it could be really good things that you didn't expect, and that help you to grow and be even more connected with this person. But you have to be willing to set aside what you're expecting and what the universe is bringing. So try not to have any expectations of this person. And when you meet them and you're like, hey, sorry guys, my dog keeps barking. I think someone's at my door. I'll be right back. And so I also think like you're really going to be captivated by this person. Like as soon as you see them, there's definitely going to be like that spark. Like your eyes are going to meet, and it's going to be like all instinct. Okay, also your person, they could have like brown or blonde hair. If they're male, I definitely see them having like facial hair, but I see them being like light haired, and like lighter eyes. I kind of feel like green. Victory. So this is definite like long-term soulmate, whatever you want to call it. Like this is going to be like your person, and they make you feel like very I'm sorry guys, my dogs, I'm so sorry, but they make you feel really beautiful and really blessed. And if you're a man, like very handsome and very cherished, and you know, this is going to be something that makes you feel like you're glowing and they're glowing. And there's so much, like I feel like it's going to progress pretty quickly, and you're just going to know. But one of you might have these reservations at first, about you or them not being, what they expect or what they normally go for in a relationship. But then it's just going to be like, bam, like, I can't stop glowing, I'm so happy around you, and like, you make me feel like a god or a goddess, a king or a queen, and everything is exactly as you hoped for. I kind of get a lot of, like, I'm getting financial abundance in here as well, even though we have the 5 and the 6, which talks about, like you said, the 5 is often representative of financial need. It doesn't have to be financial, but like, I feel like this is somebody who has been saving, and so they're coming into abundance in a financial kind of way. Like, I see them growing, and this is somebody who has grown, and they've grown because of you, and because of their past. So prayer. So this is talking, this comes from our chakra deck. I forget what it's called, but this is our yellow chakra. This is our solar plexus chakra, which talks about our vitality, our confidence, our drive, and things like that. And so here we have prayer. So this is somebody who is definitely led through faith. They're definitely led through their morals. That is like their moral compass is those of a religious kind of nature or a spiritual type of nature. I feel like they have been praying for you, for their person, for their financial stability. Like, I feel like they might feel like they're not financially stable enough at first, or they do now, and now they're kind of growing into more of a financial situation, like taking their careers more seriously, spending less time out with friends, and putting their energy into work, into growth, and and that they've been praying for a long time to have this change in their life, for the wheel to finally turn and move forward onto the next part of life. And like, literally, life is a mystery, because they are like trying to figure things out. They're kind of thinking of their finances, and then and during this time, it's like, then they meet you, or then they notice you, or you notice them, or whatever the case is, or you guys find each other. And that you guys finding each other is what's really going to be the catapults of change. Because I feel like your person is like starting to think about these things, and then they meet you, and then they're like, okay, like, I really need to get my stuff in gear here. I really need to like step up to the plate, because I want this person, I want this life, I want this future. Because they've been praying for you. They've been praying for this change. They've been praying for the strength to even make the change. And I think, like, before, their only priority really was just to like have a good time and enjoy life. And now it's like, I want to settle down, and I want to build a future, and it can be just as fun and just as beautiful, but there's more security, and there's more faith, and there's more reliability and growth. So I definitely see growth, for sure, for sure. True offering. May I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. And, this is your person. This is their their feelings. They're saying, may I release the fears, the illusions, the addictions that keep me from true offering. And this is that need. This is the need. This is the fears. This is the illusions. This is the addictions that keep them from making a true offering. So as I said, like, this person is having a change in perspective, and that change is really going to catapult when they meet you. This literally represents change and destiny. And so they're wanting to be a person who can make a true offering. You know, they want to be somebody who can give and receive a true offering of love. You know, they definitely want that. And, you know, I'm showing with this victory here, like, they're going to find it and you're going to find it. But it might seem like so mysterious, like, we don't know where we're going. We don't know what we're doing, like, you know, and then things are just going to keep growing and growing. But all the meanwhile, it all starts with this true offering. So while things are like, we don't know where we're going, but at least we're together, you know, and we're praying for better, and we're growing together. And like, what can say more than this victory? But the moment, like, you meet and you get over this initial reservation, or they do, then there's going to be this true offering where this is, you know, these things are gone, and you're just left with this, you know, going forward. So, and this person even now could be saying this, that they want to be somebody who is capable of making this offer of love for you. So you guys should let me know down below what's going on. If you know this person, if you think you know this person, I would love to hear your stories. Thank you so much for being here. I am so happy to have read for you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. For those of you who chose the rose quartz, let's see what Spirit has to say for you guys, for who is coming next in love. I know it's not a great start, but don't worry. The Tower, don't worry. I always see it as a really gorgeous thing when it comes out at the beginning. And again, this is for who is coming next in love, so no worries. Then we have the 4 of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, guys, so let's talk about this for a little bit. So the signs that I see, okay, Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. All right, so your person, they have definitely had their Tower moment. That's come out first. Let's let us know, like, whatever previous relationships that they have had have kind of ended in destruction. You know, things have crumbled, you know, and I feel like your person is right now kind of in that crumbled aftermath feeling emotionally, okay? So, you know, their previous relationships haven't worked out. They've had their Tower moments. And so now with the 4 of Swords, okay, that's all about resting. It's all about taking time out you know, here these people, they're kind of like, they're doing the dance, right? Back and forth, back and forth. It's just an endless rhythm. And it's kind of just done in silence, you know, one step forward, two steps back, one step forward, one step back. And so that's how your person is kind of feeling. And this again is all about like rest. And so I feel like your person hasn't been dating, you know, they haven't had the best dating history. You know, they don't feel like they're ready for a new relationship, or this is the way like that they have been feeling. Sorry guys, my focus. So this is the way like they've been feeling. They have been taking a break. They have just been kind of like watching the show, but they're like, you know, not getting involved. Like, so their friends might be out dating, they might be out like having fun, and they go out with their friends, you know, they have fun, but it's like nothing serious. They are taking a break from dating. And then we have this Ace of Pentacles. And so aces are all about new beginnings. Okay, so this is somebody who you don't know. I don't feel like you know this person. Well, actually, you know, with the Tower, it could be somebody who you dated, but who you haven't been talking to, you haven't been in like a relationship for a long time. Like there has been some kind of like at least months, like there's been some kind of a downtime where you guys kind of did your own thing, and then now we have this new opportunity. And Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be, you know, one of your signs, but I'm just saying. And Pentacles are all about like value and commitment and opportunity and strength, like foundation. So this is something of worth, okay? So that's what this is representing, a new beginning of worth after your person has taken some downtime, after they have had their Tower moments, after, you know, and they've needed a break, they haven't been ready, etc. And now there's this new offering coming out. So let's see what else. So we have the Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. So yeah, this is exactly your person. They have, you know, not been really in the game of dating people. They haven't been really looking for somebody. I feel like they haven't been actively looking, but they have always, you know, kept the possibility open. It's not something that they are like, no, I've given up on love, I've given up on relationships. They're like, no, like, I'm not actively looking for it. I'm actually taking a break from it. But if the right thing came along, then I'd be interested. Okay, so that's how I feel your person is feeling right now. They're not actively in it. They're just kind of waiting and watching, waiting for the right thing to come along. They're not in a rush. And they're just kind of like, exactly, watching their friends, you know, go through, you know, relationships, or, you know, their parents or their family or whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, they can like go home, they can shut out whatever else is going on, and it's not their issue. Like, you know, like it might be a circus, but at least they're not my monkeys, or whatever that saying is. That's kind of how I feel like your person is right now. This is who is coming next in love. This is the energy of your person, or this is the energy that they have been in. The door to value. Okay, and so we have all these pentacles out here. Okay, and then we have the door to value, and the doors opening. And so this is, again, it doesn't have to be like financial value, but we have the ace and the door. It's like two big door openers of value coming in. And so this is definitely going to be somebody who values you, who sees your relationship, who sees you as something that they want to invest in, time, you know, emotions and things like that. So this door is slowly going to start opening. And you're going to start seeing each other's values, and you're going to start like really noticing good things about each other. If you already know this person, or when you just meet this person and like you're friends for a little while, and then you start to see each other in this new light. You get to know each other. You realize the value that each other hold, and the potential that is there. And so things kind of move into, like I said, the door opening of realization. Now, this could be somebody that you work with. And I kind of get the feeling like they're not really super involved with like work politics or like work functions. Like they're kind of always somebody who's just kind of sitting back, laughing, not really participating, but enjoying the show, enjoying the jokes, you know, but who are kind of just like sitting back off the sideline there. And then you kind of catch each other's eye or something like that. And like you kind of know this person has been through it and they're not really looking, but you know, you do see some kind of potential, and so do they, or at least they do. They see some kind of potential in their relationship with you, but they haven't like yet jumped in yet, or maybe it takes them a little bit to jump in. It really depends, like if you even know this person yet too. And the next card we have to come out is abundance. So this is, you know, we have the door to value and we have abundance. And yellow represents our solar plexus chakra, which is right above our belly button and between our heart chakra. And this represents vitality, our ambition, our drive, our confidence, okay? And so this is the space that your person is presently acting out of. They're, you know, they're building self-confidence, they're building themselves up, and you know, now they're finally having, you know, they're reaping the rewards to all the hard work, all the growth, all the patience, all the, you know, waiting and watching. And now finally we have this door to value, we have abundance. So your person really could have you know, just got like a promotion, or just bought a house, or just made, you know, bought a car, or made some kind of financial gain, or this is something that they're going to be bringing into your relationship. Now, again, it doesn't have to be financial abundance. This could be emotional abundance, you know, feeling happy, feeling secure, feeling safe, and, you know, not being scared, not being worried that this person is out doing other things, okay? So this is just really a sign of, and it's also about karma. Like you see the one person dropping their coin, and then the other person, you know, they're in such need and such anxiety, and they find it. So it's like giving and taking as well. And you know, this, you know, spirit having your back, and spirit having your person's back, and looking out for you, and giving you signs that are going to like bring you into contact with each other. They're bringing you signs to let you know that each other are the one, okay? So I'm definitely getting about signs, and definitely getting that your person is working on their confidence, working on their skills, working on their vitality, working on their growth, okay? But they are beginning to like reap the rewards, and things are like set into motion for your meeting. That's what I'm getting with this. Like the door is going to be opening soon, you know, the door, this opportunity that is coming in, and you yourself could be, you know, watching and waiting as well, just waiting for the opportune moment, waiting for the person, just kind of sitting back and watching. Because I do feel for a lot of you that you are in this kind of watch and wait mentality as well. And then bam, we have the door to value, and we have abundance. So this is all about, like I said, value, sturdy foundations, reliability, like things that you can count on. And Pentacles is exactly that. That's a value. You have the abundance, you have the door to value. So there's definitely something very concrete, very valuable, very worthy, very abundant coming in, because there, you can't have more abundance in a reading. Okay, so that abundance is going to be different for all of you, whether it be financial, emotional, for, like I said, for a lot of you it could be signs from spirit, signs, and synchronicities, or things kind of falling into places they should be, and you're like, hey, that could not have worked out better, kind of scenarios. Okay, and so your person is going to bring a lot of abundance into your life and a lot of value into your life. And as well, like I said, they could be very financially stable and bring a lot more monetary value, I guess, into your life. And the last card to come out is clarity. Let me trust my deepest instinct in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Okay, and so that's just it, what I was saying about the beginning. Like, your person knows what they want. They're not like wasting time with people that they know are not good for them. They're very clear, like, mentally as to what they're looking for in a person, and so they just sit, watch, wait until you come along, and then when you do, then everything begins to flow. Everything begins to it's like doors begin to unlock and opportunities begin to flow in, and you guys have like an abundant future full of like security. And there's going to be a lot of clarity when they meet you. They're going to be like, that's it, that's the person I was waiting for, that's the person that I know that I want, that's the person that meets my criteria, or that completes me, or whatever it is, that's my person. And so you are going to have the same clarity when your person comes into your life, or like I said, if you guys have known each other and had a falling apart and then now kind of re-coming together, there's just going to be clarity on both of your ends, being like, hey, I know that you're the one for me. And I more so feel it on your person's side, like all their anxieties, all of their worries, or all of their precautions that they are now like sitting and waiting, all of that is going to be like, bam, sheer clarity, and they're, all of that's going to kind of disappear. And then, like I said, the doors open, and it's going to be pretty obvious to you both, but especially to your person. It's going to be like an instinct. Let me trust my deepest instinct in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my holy intuition always guide the way. And so, like, I definitely feel like you guys are on a path, like a divinely guided path. I'm sorry, my throat's a little, it's a little dry and like messed up because I was coughing a lot earlier. But, so yes, and there's like butterflies here. There's flowers, so that's like transformation, that's growth, and as I was saying, like, I just see so much growth through this reading. So you guys might be young when you met, or you might be like, I feel like this is somebody who is in like the early stages of like, maybe their early 20s, and now they're kind of growing up. I'm kind of getting that vibe, unless they're like an older person who's always kind of lived like a single life, no kids, that kind of thing, because I don't see any kids here in the reading. I just see like opportunity, and I see and I keep saying growth, and now there's this clarity coming out. So your person is going to be like dropping all their hesitation, all their watch and wait, and they're going to be like that's it. That's my person. And then all of a sudden, things are going to start moving forward. Things are going to be bringing in abundance. They're going to be bringing in blessings. They're going to be bringing in love and happiness. And it's just going to be like a door swing wide open to abundance, to everything that you wanted, or things that you were needing. Like we had this need here, and then we have this, this person in need, and this person, offering what is needed. I'm sorry, my dogs. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that is what I'm seeing for you guys, pile number 3. And I thank you so very much for being here. I feel so honored to be reading for you guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye.